Welcome to the Wine Find Talks. Today we have a very special guest with us, Juan Ramón García from Spain. Now, Juan Ramón is actually the winemaker for Pago del Cielo winery in the Ribera del Duero region of Spain. Welcome and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Carolyn. It's a pleasure to be here, and even it's my first time in Canada, so I'm very happy.
Well, Pago del Cielo it's a winery that's said to be suspended from the sky, and the vines converse with the stars. I love that vision. It's poetic. Now, what does that actually mean?
Well, Pago del Cielo is located in Fonpedraza. We are in one of the highest points of Ribera del Duero. We are in around 900 meters or 3,000 feet above the sea level. So it's the first winery of Familia Torres outside Catalonia, and it's the first wine.
I love that. Now, with that kind of altitude, how does that altitude impact the fruit and the ultimate expression in the glass?
Okay, I think vineyards in this kind of altitude has got more acidity, so we can get more fruity flavors in our wines, and even we have got fresh wines. Tinto de Fino is the name of the Tempranillo in our region in Ribera del Duero. It's very nice adaptation in this kind of altitude at the moment, and I think the wines are very fresh and with a very good aging in bottle.
I love that because freshness. I mean, Tempranillo for me is all about dark fruit, and it can be heavy, but when you've got that acidity, you've got the lift, it creates elegance, it creates quenching, affability, ease, drinkability, all of those things that I value in a glass of wine. And this wine right here is, I think, pretty much your flagship wine from the winery, correct? Mm-hmm. So tell me about it.
Well, Celeste was the first wine from Familia Torres in outside Catalonia. It was my first vintage, my first wine in Ribera del Duero. My first vintage in Ribera del Duero was 2005, 18 years ago.
18 years?
Yeah. And I keep a very fond memory of this vintage because it's my first wine, and I'm keep a very fond memory from this wine. Well, I think Celeste Crianza is a genuine expression of Ribera del Duero, about the people who make the wine in the past and express the Tinto Fino adapted in our region. For me, it's a genuine expression of a wine because we take grapes from different parts of the Ribera del Duero. We choose our vineyards in the limestone soils in Valladolid, in a very beautiful parcel called Santa Maria, El Obispo. Then we take grapes from the claim of Burgos with a very nice parcel called Las Tenadas, and then we take a little bit of grapes from Sands in Soria. So for me, it's the truth Ribera del Duero.
So basically, when you drink this wine, you're drinking the place fully and the whole region because there's parcels of fruit from everywhere in this. Yeah. And I think it's interesting because for me, when I look at this label, I see something very special. So I'm going to the region in this glass, but when I look at this, it takes me there too. So maybe you can talk about the label.
Yes. As you said, we are close to the star. We are very high in Ribera del Duero. And this is the start that we can see in the harvest night. This is the real astral chart of our region. So when you look at the stars, you can view this amazing sky with the stars, and it's because the name of the brand comes from here. We are close to the star, and we see the amazing picture every harvest night.
I love that. So that's the actual sky from the winery. Now, you know, as an English person, I'd call that Celeste, but I think I'm mispronouncing the name of the wine. How do you actually say that?
We say Celeste, but
Celeste.
it sounds very nice, Celeste. Celeste.
Well, I want to call it Celeste, so I really go there.
Thank you.
So let's taste the wine together. Maybe you can guide me through it.
Celeste, I think is, for me, it's nice fruity flavors. We are talking about not the dark red fruity, but just the red fruity and the fresh flavor of the Tinto Fino.
Tinto Fino.
We can sense a little bit of minerality come through the limestone from Valladolid area. And for me, it's very complex. It's very fresh, with no oaky surrounded, but with a nice oaky texture on the nose.
So you do use oak. I mean, a lot of people are familiar with Spanish reds as being those from Rioja, which is, you really taste the wood, you really do. But this is a far fresher, more fruit-driven style.
Yes.
But you said you do use some oak. Can you tell us about the oak treatment for this wine?
Yes, we started in 2006 to using 300-liter barrel. We think this is nice because we respect the typical Tinto Fino, because the relationship between the oak and the quantity of wine is less than a typical barrel 225. So it's very important to make short aging period with this kind of oaks. It's very nice to express the real temperament Tinto Fino.
Yes. There's a slight nuance of the nuttiness, but it's very understated. Texture, beautiful texture. It sweeps in, but there's just a lovely grip, but it's not. It's like a soft grip, a velvety grip, and it lingers on the finish along with the fruit. It's quite lank. What I like about this wine is it's so elegant.
We're still working with the altitude to have low levels of alcohol in this case. And yes, I'm sure, and I agree with you. For me, it's a velvety rum palate with a very soft tannins, and yes, it's very nice to have a very long acidity. Yes. Because I'm sure we have a very nice aging in bottle wine. This is the secret of the aging in Ribera del Duero. Even we have a very average temperature between the day and the night, and it's because we have these flavors and these aromas of fruit in the wine.
Yes, the cool nights and the warm days give a beautiful structure. It's a ripe wine. It is full bodied, and yet I agree with you. It's elegant, it's lifted, it's drinkable. It's the kind of wine you can just pour at the table and enjoy.
Yes, this is our mission of the Familia Torres company is to enjoy the life.
Well, you've achieved that beautifully, and I'm thrilled to be enjoying a glass with you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.